Hi, Martin. We'll get going shortly. Geshe
Hello.
should be arriving soon.
In two places, today's thing was billed as 12 p.m. and in
Yeah,
two
I'm
places it
sorry.
says 1 p.m.
Sorry about that. We changed the time. I tried to get it out there, but didn't work too
I
well. I wasn't
just
very
want,
successful. I'm
I just want to
sorry.
point out I'm over 60 and I get confused easy these days.
Yeah,
No,
I
I
didn't
don't.
mean to confuse you. I'm so sorry.
I wish I could get there today, but
Well, luckily you get to be here
yeah,
on Zoom. So
that's
welcome.
if not in three dimensions.
That's right.
We don't actually know when we're going to be able to attend again. So
Well, hopefully we'll be here for a while. So whenever you're able to.
okay, I'm going to mute myself again now. Otherwise, I'll just keep talking.
Hi, Peter. Hi, Mary Jo. We'll be getting started momentarily.
Hi.
For those of you in the Gampa, be sure you have. Oh, Geshe Gelek has arrived, so go ahead and get your seat and grab a silver prayer book if you haven't already. Geshe Gelek is here.
Good morning, Martin. Good morning, Peter. Good morning, Mary. Good morning. So good to see Chugila again. First, visualize visualizations. Space in front of you. Visualize beautiful throne. The throne is like decorated with all kind of precious jewel. The throne has 4 sides. Each side visualize snow line, 2 snow lines facing to each other. There's 8 of them. Each side there's 2 snow lines. 8 which symbolize enlightened qualities. On top of that throne, visualize a lotus, fresh, beautiful looking. Which symbolize renunciations. On top of that, visualize mundis, which symbolize bodhicitta. On top of that, visualize sandhis, which symbolize wisdom realizing shunyata. Visualize Shakyamuni Buddha, right hand touching, earth touching mudra, which signifies empowering 4 maras. Left hand meditative posture, holding a ball, black color ball filled with amrita. Medicinal amrita, immortality amrita, inexhaustible amrita. it appears as a Shakyamuni Buddha, but in reality, it is no different than your Lama. In this case, His Holiness the Dalai Lama. Or Khyentse Rinpoche, which was more suitable for your mind. Then if you have number of lamas, then you can just visualize one. Then that kind of like symbolize all your lamas. It appears as a Buddha, but in reality it's your lama. Visualizing Buddha, the blessing will be vast, big. Visualizing Lama is the blessing is going to be quicker. That's the reason why you appear as a Buddha, but in reality it's Lama. Why is seeing Buddha receiving vast amount of blessing? Why Lama hoping the blessing would be quicker? That's the reason. So then, surrounded by so they're wearing robes. On the head there's Unisha. The color it looks like kind of gold. The body. Adorned with 84 mark and 32 sign enlightened qualities. Just imagine it's like something very beautiful looking Buddha's image, okay? Very peaceful, loving looking Buddha's image. The right side of the Buddha, there's a matriarch Buddha, all the lineage, method part of the lineage, Asanga, then all of them. Left side, Manjushri, Nagarjuna, all the profound lineage, that's what is called profound lineage. Behind, visualize all the lineage Lama, Khyentse Rinpoche's Lama, His Holiness Dalai Lama, lineage Lama, that's what it means, lineage Lama, visualize, to receive blessing. In front, Lama whom you receive teaching directly, visualize that. In front of them, there's a table. On the table, all the teachings they taught, books they compose, form of light. The book should be like traditional Tibetan book, long. That you see one on the altar, like that. all the refuge, merit refuge field, all this, including Shakyamuni Buddha, and like in reality, your Lama, they're all looking at you delightfully, meaning happy to see. You are looking at them, recalling their kindness, their qualities. So now, all mother sentient beings, visualize right side of your right side, your father, this life father, together all the male figure, all the animal, all the male figure, even animal, they appear as a human. In reality, they are experiencing their own difficulties, but for good reason, they all appear as a human. Left side, this life mother, including all the female, the behind relative, distant relatives, in front, strangers, enemy, all of them just visualize like dirt, meaning so many can when measure, just visualize around you. Now think, samsara as a whole, there's also complication, problems. First one is uncertainty. This is a part of samsaric problems. Dissatisfactions, second one. Losing this body again and again, third one. Taking rebirth again and again, fourth. Sometimes being so successful, sometimes no, goes like bankrupt, or like goes like everything goes down, sometimes it goes up, samsaric. To the last, aggregate, the very aggregate that we have, is also complications. There's a general problem of samsara. There's one reason need to develop strong wish to get out of samsara. So now, three lower realms, particular samsara. Generally, samsara has 6 problems, and then particularly the hell realm has problems. Hungry ghost realm has problems. Preta, hungry ghost preta. The animal realm has problems. Celestial realms, demigod. Human, we are human. There's 8 types of complications. Complication at birth, aging, sicknesses, death, losing loved one, encountering something you don't like to encounter. Looking for something not able to find, loneliness. Why we meditate on the downside of samsara as a whole, and then going through each particular realms. Why we do that? We are hoping to develop strong interest towards liberations. So now think again. Today, this time, somehow happen to be human. Not part of the hell or hungry ghost, animal, celestial realm, demigod. It just turns out to become to be human this time. Somehow we become human. It's not that easy to find. It's not that easy to become human. It requires. It's not that easy. Even though you think it's easy, it's not that easy. And on top of that, not just being human and met Dharma, Buddha Dharma. And on top of that, met Lama Tsongkhapa teachings, complete form of Sutrayana and Tantrayana teachings that Lama Tsongkhapa taught. So fortunate that you met Lama Tsongkhapa teaching. I don't know how exactly, but meeting Lama Tsongkhapa teaching is not that easy. So all the conditions that is here. To achieve liberations, fully enlightened, all the condition is pretty much here. So now just need to understand that and need to put some effort to seek moksha or liberations or day-to-day life liberations from disturbing thought, negative karma. That at least something there we can do. Even though in this life may not achieve liberation, but at least something that we can achieve liberation from negative karma of speech, body, speech, and mind. There's something we can do day-to-day life, hour by hour, minute by minute, second by second. There's something you can do. All the credit goes to being a human, meeting Buddha Dharma, meeting Lama Tsongkhapa teachings. Now, very reason taking refuge in Buddha Dharma Sangha is to seek not just freedom from yourself. This is minor practice, freedom from each and every living beings. Seeking freedom from yourself, that's called renunciations. Seeking liberation for each and every living being, that's called bodhicitta. So now this is like seeking liberation for each and every being that's surrounding around you. Right side, father figure, all the male, left side, it is like mother, all the female, behind, relative, distant, in front, strangers, enemies, all of that. So now you say the refuge in bodhicitta prayer and just think that you are leading. Imagine all of this being around you saying refuge in bodhicitta prayers. That's how the refuge in bodhicitta practice has been done. Okay? Now just visualize all of them, so then you just imagine all of you are leading all of them to say refuge in bodhicitta prayer or to help them to take refuge in Buddha Dharma Sangha. So because to this holiday, so then you create so much merit. Just doing this refuge in bodhicitta practice, not just say. So now we have refuge filled space before us. So now, then say the prayer. We chant 2 times, so then say 1 time in English, okay? So that's what you need to visualize. No. Now say it in English one time.
I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By my practice of giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings.
So now,
Page 17 in the Silver Prayer Book.
in order to increase the power of bodhicitta, we just like generated bodhicitta. In order to increase that power, bodhicitta, in order to remove the obstacles, any obstacle that we may face to practice bodhicitta successfully. So, practicing for immeasurable is for that, increasing power of bodhicitta and removing the obstacles. If there's any obstacle, the removing obstacle, then we do the for immeasurable. Each immeasurable comes with the four immeasurables. The first one, immeasurable. First we say the prayer one time in English, yeah. So then I'll explain. Four immeasurables. So.
How wonderful it would be if all sentient beings were to abide in equanimity, free of hatred and attachment, not holding some close and others distance. May they,
Can you say how wonderful? Can you they say there? This one. How wonderful it would be. So there's like immeasurable intentions, or that's called immeasurable intentions or wish. wonderful. So this is hard to break in here, like actually like immeasurable aspiration, inspirations. Immeasurable joy, immeasurable wish, then immeasurable request. There's 4 of them. Each line has 4 of them. So it's hard to break in English, but in Tibetan, it's quite easy to break. But each line, each immeasurable comes with the immeasurable inspirations, aspirations, whatever you call, immeasurable joy, immeasurable wish or prayer, and immeasurable request. The last one, then bless me, that's an immeasurable request. So just for the sake of practice, okay? So now we say this 3 times in English. Just imagine that if you can find those 4 immeasurable in this line, so then in Tibetan version is quite easy. So each immeasurable comes with the 4 immeasurable aspirations, immeasurable joy, immeasurable prayer, immeasurable request. Request to bless, able to do that. Okay.
How wonderful it would be if all sentient beings were to abide in equanimity, free of hatred and attachment, not holding some close and others distance. May they abide in equanimity. I myself will cause them to abide in equanimity. Please, Guru Deity, bless me to be able to do this. How wonderful it would be if all sentient beings had happiness and the causes of happiness. May they have happiness and its cause. I myself will cause them to have happiness and its cause. Please, Guru Deity, bless me to be able to do this. How wonderful it would be if all sentient beings were free of suffering and its cause. May they be free of suffering and its cause. I myself will cause them to be free from suffering and its cause. Please, Guru Deity, bless me to be able to do this. How wonderful it would be if all sentient beings were never separated from the happiness of higher rebirth and liberation. May they never be separated from these. I myself will cause them never to be separated from these. Please, Guru Deity, bless me to be able to do this. 3 times, Geshe.
There's now the second one. General reading, special bodhicitta.
For the sake of all mother sentient beings, I shall quickly and more quickly actualize the Guru Deity's primordial state of Buddhahood in this very lifetime. I shall liberate all mother sentient beings from suffering and lead them through the great bliss of Buddhahood. For this purpose, I am going to practice the profound path of Guru Deity Yoga.
Maybe two more times. That's it. Two more times. Yeah.
For all of them?
No, just that.
Just the second one, special bodhicitta. For the sake of all mother sentient beings, I shall quickly and more quickly actualize the Guru Deity's primordial state of Buddhahood in this very lifetime. I shall liberate all mother sentient beings from suffering and lead them to the great bliss of Buddhahood. For this purpose, I am going to practice the profound path of Guru Deity Yoga. For the sake of all mother sentient beings, I shall quickly and more quickly actualize the Guru Deity's primordial state of Buddhahood in this very lifetime. I shall liberate all mother sentient beings from suffering and lead them to the great bliss of Buddhahood. For this purpose, I am going to practice the profound path of Guru Deity Yoga.
Oh, yeah. Continue. Purifying the place. Here, this also practice is mentally related. So we should, after that, we should visualize this is not something ordinary. No, you need to visualize this is something very special place that you are in to do your practice. Okay, that's the purpose of purifying the place.
Everywhere may the ground be pure, free of the roughness of pebbles and so forth. May it be in the nature of lapis lazuli and as smooth as the palm of one's hand.
Yeah, so continue, please.
May human and divine offerings, naturally arranged and mentally created, clouds of finest Samantabhadra offerings, fill the entire space.
Om Namo Bhagavate.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vajrasara Pramandarnaye Tathagata Arhate Samyak Buddhaya Teyata Om Vajre Vajre Mahavajre Mahateja Vajre Mahavidya Vajre Mahabodhicitta Vajre Mahabodhi Mendo Pasam Kramana Vajre Sarakarma Avarana Vishodhana Vajre Soha Om Namo Bhagavate Vajrasara Pramandarnaye Tathagataya Arhate Samyak Buddhaya Jayata Om Vajre Vajre Mahavajre Mahateja Vajre Mahavidya Vajre Mahabodhicitta Vajre Mahabodhi Mendo Pasam Kramana Vajre Sarakarma Avarana Vishodhana Vajre Soha Om Namo Bhagavate Vajrasara Pramandarnaye Tathagataya Arhate Samyak Buddhaya Jayata Om Vajre Vajre Mahavajre Mahateja Vajre Mahavidya Vajre Mahabodhicitta Vajre Mahabodhi Mendo Pasam Kramana Vajre Sarakarma Avarana Vishodhana Vajre Soha By the power of the truth of the three rare sublime ones, the blessings of all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, the great wealth of the completed two collections, and the sphere of phenomena being pure and inconceivable, may these piles of clouds of offerings arising through transformation by the Bodhisattvas, Arya Samantabhadra, Manjushri, and so forth, unimaginable and inexhaustible, equaling the sky, arise in the eyes of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas of the 10 directions, be received.
So now the refuge practice is done. So now I need to dissolve the refuge field. Now visualize that the 5 different colors, light, emit from refuge field. White, red, blue, yellow, green. Emit from the refuge field. Dissolve into our bodies, the body and mind, all beings around you. Same, receive. Purify all the negative karma related to the body, speech, and mind. Receive the blessing of the body, speech, and mind from the refuge field. For example, all the clouds that dissolve into the space. Similarly, all the refuge, the field around our refuge field dissolve. All of them dissolve into Shakyamuni Buddha, Maitreya Buddha, Manjushri, lineage Lama, all of them dissolve into Shakyamuni Buddha. Likewise, all the clouds that dissolve into the space, the sky. And then Shakyamuni Buddha dissolve into your third eye. Then receive all the blessings. So that is dissolving refuge field. Now that's done. So now Guru Yoga practice begin. Guru Yoga practice begin. This practice is very important in order to actualize any realizations within our mind stream. We need to perfect in Guru Yoga practice. The Guru Yoga practice is the foundation of all the realizations. So that's why it's quite important to learn how to do Guru Yoga practice. This Guru Yoga practice is based on 100 duty Guru Yoga practice. Now, in order to do Guru Yoga practice, first you need to visualize marriage field. Marriage field. So what we have here, we have this all kind of like numberless amount of offerings. Actual imagine all of them. So after when we purify the place, we visualize actual offering, mental image offering, all of this. Now there's like vast amount of offering. Just imagine thousands and thousands of light, flower, incense, water bowl, all kinds of things. Just imagine space before you. There's like space before you filled with all types of offerings. Same again, in front of that offerings, there's a beautiful throne made out of precious jewel, lifted by 8 snow line, beautiful throne. Very like bright, colorful, shining. Just visualize one big throne and the two small, the left and the right, too small. Then of course, lotus, moon disk, sun disk. Center of the throne will be higher on top of that throne. Then you visualize Lama Tsongkhapa. Essence of all the enlightened beings combined in one figure, that's Lama Tsongkhapa. In reality, not depending on Lama. right hand teaching mudra, teaching loving kindness, compassion, emptiness, or teaching the unification of voidness and great bliss. Holding a sword that is for to cut the root of samsara, which is ignorance. Then there's flowers, both sides. On that flower, there's like a book, traditional looking book, Panchaparamita Sutra. Right next to the ear. A form of audio. It's like a sound. It has sound. It's not just physical book. It has like sound. It's like you can hear. You can hear the teachings on the flower right next to Lama Tsongpa ears. These two flowers symbolize loving kindness and compassion. What we are trying to construct, mentally construct, generate Lama Tsongkhapa on that throne. That flower is called Utpala flower, this very particular flower, Utpala flowers, holding the hand right next to the heart chakra. And wearing the three types of robes, which symbolize pure morality, ethic, the Lama Tsongkhapa practice. That robe symbolizes practice of ethics complete. Orange color robe. Then wearing this hat, this particular hat, which symbolizes, the tip of the hat symbolizes shunyata, the true side. The true side, the tip, that's like three, and which symbolize teaching is pure, and like become pure through three types of analysis. Then embrace the realization of emptiness. That's why the head, the top of the head is very pointy. It symbolizes the best view, shunyata. Then sitting in Vajra cross, full Vajra cross. Channel Vajra cross, chakra Vajra cross, energy Vajra cross. Unification of voidness and great bliss, Vajra cross of unification of voidness and great bliss. 4 Vajra cross, which symbolize Lama Tsongkhapa achieved Vajradhara state. on the right throne, on the top of the right throne, Lama Tsongkhapa, elder disciple, Gyatso Rinpoche. Left throne, younger disciple, Kidro Rinpoche. Need to see it's a real. Both disciples, teaching mudra, hand mudra is teaching mudra, it's like this. Teaching mudra. Almost like that, you are not satisfied looking at that. Lama Tsongkhapa is meant to disciple, image of Lama Tsongkhapa. Want to continuously watch, look at, like something like that. So now what we have, vast amount of offering, all kinds of offering in front of that beautiful 3 thrones. Center one is a little bit higher than top of that. Now facing you, what you're seeing, Lama Tsongkhapa, right side, elder disciple, Gyatso Rinpoche, left side, younger one. That's what you're seeing. That's what you have now. So now we need to invite Lama Tsongkhapa. Right now, where's Lama Tsongkhapa? Lama Tsongkhapa is in Tushita realms, giving teaching, and at the same time receiving teaching from Maitreya Buddha. Tushita realms, Ganden, Tushita realms. That's where we are inviting Lama Tsongkhapa and his two main disciples from there to our space. That's what we're trying to do. So in order to do that, first we need to understand what the Ganden Pure Land looks like. So we need to visualize Ganden Pure Land and visualizing Ganden Pure Land is going to be the purifying impure environment and like create the cause to be born in the Tushita pure realms, and not just that, and also like one of the best form of power practice. So now what we need to do, we need to visualize Tushita pure realm, Ganden, okay? In order to invite Lama Tsongkhapa from there, so we have to have some clue what the Ganden pure realm looks like. Rani nebi changi chosus. Now, where we are sitting now, from here, north side, northern directions. Visualize Mount Merut. And top of the Mount Merut, there's like 33 celestial realm is located there, 33 celestial realms. Not very far, not above, and above that. There's another realm called freedom from fighting. Freedom from fighting, that's the name of the realms. And above that, Ganden is located. it looks like a town or city. Ganden actually looks like town or city. And that's not the one that we are invited Lama Tsongkhapa. That's the Ganden. That's a part of the 7 celestial realm of the desire realms. So above that, that is the Tushita realm is located above that. That's where 1001 Buddha will descend to our world eventually. That's where the Maitreya Buddha is located at the moment. The land itself so even. There's no like uneven soil there. Everything's flat, very even. If you put it down, it goes down. If you let it go, it kind of flows, flow in the space. There's no harmful anything, there's no phone, nothing that's harmful for the body, there's nothing. The ground is all gold. Decorated with all kind of precious jewels. There's like lake. There's pond, lake, creek. Trees, wish-fulfilling trees. A lot of birds, different types of birds. All kind of birds. Every noise that comes from creek, stream, the tree, the bird, is all teaching. It's not ordinary sound. The land is filled with frequency. Just imagine you're enjoying all of that, hearing the sound of the birds, the tree. Imagine just seeing all of that. Hearing the teachings, understanding the meaning of the teachings, and enjoying all this beautiful, fragrant. Even just thinking, even just imagining generates so much joy in your heart. That Tushita pure realm, even just imagining generates so much joy. That's what the Tushita pure realm looks like. The center of that realm, center of that land, the place called Iga Chunjin, joyful land. That's what it's called, joyful land. What's happening? Teaching. Panchaparamita teachings. That's what's happening. So in the center of that, there's a palace, Maitre Buddha Palace. That palace is like there's no comparison for that palace anywhere. Form desire realm, form realm, there's no comparison for that palace. So beautiful looking. So in front of that palace, there's like garden. In that garden, on this whole place called Yugachiti, joyful land. One of the garden, there's throne, same like people, beautiful looking throne. On top of that throne, there's a Maitre Buddha sitting like on the chair. That's how we sit, feet down, sitting like that, not like full Vajra cross sitting. The sitting is called gentle sitting. Indicate eager to come to our world, ready to come to our world. The sitting is called gentle sitting. They're so surrounded by light. It's not just light. The light is like powerful as a like 100 sun, that bright. One face, two arm, right hand holding Lushingi Dongbo. Not Utpala flower that's holding another particular like plant, flowers. On the forehead, there's like stupa. In reality, there's like it appears as stupa, but in reality, it's Buddha image, and which symbolize the importance of teacher. That's why that Maitre Buddha has that on his forehead. And looking at you very happily, delightfully. Right side, Lama Atisha. Left side, Lama Tsongkhapa. And there's another, yogi down there. And of course, there's many masters there receiving teaching from Maitre Buddha. But Lama Atisha, Lama Tsongkhapa, and all these yogis, they appear as a celestial being, but they are not different from Lama Tsongkhapa, then Lama Atisha, then another great yogis. They're there, just visualize. What's happening? Maitre Buddha teaching Panchaparamita Sutra. That you are there, you imagine deep down from your heart, seriously, You need to imagine you are there hearing the teachings. Not just hearing or like understanding the meaning of the teachings. And the sound from the trees, the birds, the water, all of them is not just sound, it's the teachings. You hear them and you understand perfectly well. Well, now request strongly from deep down from your heart towards material Buddha, so you accept you to be there. Why you do that? Create the cause to be born when the material Buddha comes to our universe, to be born in his disciples, his students. While you're visualizing Gandhi, Tushita pure realms, create the cause to be born there. That is one of the best form of power practice. Also, there's also going to be the purifying the impure realm that we live in, so then that create the cause to be born in pure realms, and you continue to receive the teachings. Just imagine that you are already there now. Just imagine you just went there. Just imagine you just went there. So now visualize central heart of the material Buddha. That's like mirror, very like clear mirror, shining. So now when you say the word, it makes sense. Now you say the word here. We said this together. So then that's like invocation. So now where we're inviting Lama Tsongkhapa to the realms, from material Buddha's heart to where? To space before you. So much offering in front of that, that's beautiful throne. So then you invite Lama Tsongkhapa from there, then dissolve into Lama Tsongkhapa and his two main disciples, space before, right? Space before you. So then you continue to practice. Okay? Oh yeah. Yeah.
You who emanate from the heart of the Savior of the 100 Devas' joyful realm, on the peak of a cloud, water holder, resembling clumps of extremely fresh white curd, the King of Dharma, omniscient Losang Dragpa, with your sons, I request you to come to this place. In the sky before me, on the line.
So now you have some clue, Ganden Laja. You who emanate from the heart of the Savior of the 100, there was joyful realms. So now you have some clue, joyful realms. Some ideas, joyful realms. Let's go Ganden, no? So that on the peak of a cloud water holder, there's also another name for cloud in Tibetan. Water holder means cloud. It's not different. It means cloud. Another word, chunji. It's in the text. It's in the root text. That's why they put parenthesis. Water holder. That means cloud. It's the same thing. Resembling clumps of extremely fresh white curds that emit from material Buddha's heart, as I mentioned, need to visualize like mirror. From there it emits cloud that eventually transforms into the cloud looks like fresh yogurt. That's where it's coming from. It's coming from material Buddha's heart. Top of that cloud. So then you see Lama Tsongkhapa, two main disciples. Then you invite, then you imagine they dissolve into the space before you, three beautiful stones. There you already visualize Lama Tsongkhapa. Before you're visualizing joyful realms. So then you visualize then dissolve there. Then it's here. If you think it's here, it is here. If you think it's not here, then it's not here. If you think, oh, maybe, maybe not, then it's maybe, maybe not. Like that only. No. Now the 7 limb practice, that. So now visualize. When you say this stanza, just visualize this Lama Tsongkhapa on this cloud that looks like fresh yogurt descend in front of the throne that you've been visualized before. Just imagine when you finish this stanza, imagine they all dissolve into that. Okay?
In the sky before me, on a lion throne, lotus and mundus, the perfect pure Lama smiles with delight. Supreme field of the merit of mind's devotion, I beg you to abide for 100 eons to increase the teachings.
Just go on 1 second. That maybe not important, so maybe next time. So now this is like prostrations. So in order to create a vast amount of merit, so you need to visualize your body. If you can multiply your body, every atom that's covered by your body becomes the perfect cause for precious human life. So in order to create a vast amount of merit, this is special day according to Buddhist calendar. So visualize you just imagine your body, multiply your body. Then say this word, then you create a vast amount of merit. Okay?
Your holy mind understands the full extent of objects to be known. Your eloquent speech is the ear ornament of the fortunate ones. Your holy body is glowing and glorious with fame. To you who is meaningful to see, hear, and remember, I prostrate. So then, if you combine your practice, so when you're doing group practice, that's where you can count your prostrations if you want to do, if you are doing 25, 30, 100 prostrations, then this is a good time to do right there, so you can do, the prostrations. Then begin with the Om Namo Majushi, Nama Suji, Nama Udam Shi, so there's like multiplying the prostrations. If you say this 3 times, so it kind of multiplies your prostrations. Now, imagine, just visualize manifesting a limitless number of goddess, offering goddess from your heart. Limitless number of offering goddess from your heart. Then think making offering to where Lama Tsongkhapa, Gyatso Rinpoche, elder disciple, younger disciple, Lama Tsongkhapa, appear as a Lama Tsongkhapa, in reality is your teacher, not different. The essence of all the enlightened beings, all in one. So now just imagine, okay, offerings. Some goddess offering perfume, some goddess offering light, some goddess offering incense, some goddess offering flowers, some goddess offering food, some goddess offering music. Just imagine all of them beautiful looking, they're making offering happily, not just to all the time till you reach enlightenment. Okay. beautiful drinking water, various arranged flowers, fragrant incense, light, scented water, and so forth, actually performed and mentally transformed oceans of clouds of offerings, I offer to you the supreme field of merit.
You can offer, not just that, you can offer all your merit, 3-time merit, past, present, future, your knowledge, Dharma knowledge, knowledge that benefit, doesn't have to be Dharma knowledge, knowledge that benefit other people, any skill that benefit other people, any knowledge that benefit other people. Then of course Dharma is for benefiting others, so there's no other Dharma. Dharma means benefiting others. So the mundane knowledge, some of them not really benefiting, but some of them benefiting others. Any like beneficial mundane knowledge for other beings, you can visualize that, and all the Dharma knowledge and practice, of course your practice. Then practice of morality, wisdom, concentrations. Practice of tantra practice, generating stage, complete stage, 2 stages in the highest yoga tantra practice, sadhana, daily recitation, mantra recitation, daily practice, all of them you can offer. You can transform that into flower, incense, whatever the offering that you like to offer, you can transform that. Then other people marry to it and marriage created by other people. You can offer that too. Then other people knowledge, such as like a science that heals disease, make people live longer and less problems, less sufferings. All of that you can offer. Transform that into offerings, flower, music, whatever, light. So then all the details of practice of the Tantra practice, if you have one, so you can offer that too. Okay. So now the confessions. Then in order to do compassion practice successfully and to need to understand the 4 points. Among those 4 points, first one is regret. Then antidote, the remedy, and here, saying the prayer, remedy, saying, reciting sutra, reciting mantras, meditating on emptiness, all of that is the remedy. But then regret, strong regret. So there's some kind of commitment not to repeat next moment, next second, next minute, next hour, next day. Power of object. In this case, Lama Tsongkhapa and his 2 main disciples in front of that as power of object. The power of regret, that you regret, that you don't rejoice, you regret. So that's also purified too. Then not to repeat some kind of commitment. So then the remedy, so then, saying prayers, as I mentioned. Yeah, so now we say this word.
Whatever non-virtues of body, speech, and mind, and especially actions opposite to the 3 vows that I have created from beginningless time, from the bottom of my heart, I regret and fervently confess them all individually.
From the bottom of my heart, I regret. That's very much needed. From the bottom of not from my brain, from the bottom of my heart, I regret. Not intellectually, I regret. Not good enough. From the bottom of my heart, I regret. Exactly like some 3 friends, one person, they all consume poison. One dead, one is very sick, and one somehow So the two of them very sick. So then one day regret very much now, consuming poison. So you see the pain, scream. So that kind of regret from the bottom of my heart, I regret. From the bottom of my heart, I regret. Then it just itself purifies. Just itself, the power of regret, just itself purifies. It's important for me. Because tomato ne saba lunga zumi chaba domba ningne joba. It's not talking about physical heart. It's like from deep down, from the bottom of my heart, I regret. From the bottom of my heart, I regret. So that is very one of the most important power out of 4 powers. This is one of the more important ones. From the bottom of my heart, I regret. So it purifies, okay? Well, so then here you can also recite, the Vajrasattva mantras. So we have not much time, so we are going to skip Vajrasattva mantra. Or you can do Vajrasattva practice, short, you can do the visualizations. There's, according to Lama Tsongkhapa Guru Yoga practice, there's like the short, this is a brief one, this is very brief. There's a medium length, then there's intensive one. There's a way to do, way to combine Vajrasattva practice there. There's a way to do, so the intensive one. So then, yeah, so now rejoice. Yeah.
In this time of the 5 degenerations, you strove for many listings and realizations and made meaningful the perfect human rebirth by renouncing the 8 worldly concerns. In the Savior's extensive deeds, I rejoice sincerely from the depths of my heart.
This one, huh? So now, uncommon Lama Tsongkhapa, a unique Lama Tsongkhapa deed is like hard to apprehend or even understand. All the Lama Tsongkhapa positive deed that we understand is not complete. There's like common and uncommon. Uncommon, there's so much that we even don't understand. Then the common one, that how much Lama Tsongkhapa contributed to Buddha's teaching, writing this 18 volumes of book and clarifying all kinds of misunderstanding of the Buddha's teaching, and contributed so much to Buddha Dharma. That's very commonly known, but there's many Lama Tsongkhapa did. Is very hidden. So only few of Lama Tsongkhapa disciples understand. The majority of us, we don't even understand that those deeds. It's very much hidden. And Lama Tsongkhapa is the life is never, how you say, influenced by 8 worldly concern. Zero interest. Someone praise Lama Tsongkhapa is 0 interest. Someone criticize, doesn't bother Lama Tsongkhapa at all. Lama Tsongkhapa life is not influenced by 8 worldly concern. Finding something happy, not finding depressed, not like none of that. Praise, happy, criticize, not happy, none of that. Lama Tsongkhapa life is free from 8 worldly concern. One of the good examples, the Lama Tsongkhapa was invited by Chinese emperor few times. Lama Tsongkhapa refused to go, because when you go there, then the Chinese empire offer you some positions and maybe some kind of hat, especially hat they made. So there's some kind of rank of Lama Tsongkhapa has zero interest. And eventually Lama Tsongkhapa sent one of his disciples who found the monastery there, Sera Monastery, where I study. So there's a Lama Tsongkhapa did. So there's no need to rejoice. Okay, need to rejoice. Then you create a lot of merit. Oh, so now here, just visualize that Dharma wheel, eight spike Dharma wheel made of a precious jewel. Just visualize that holding in your hand, offering to Lama to request the teachings, create some merit. So then at the end, when you finish this stanza, just visualize the Lama accept your request. That's how it's been done properly, okay? Practice.
Please, holy, perfect, pure gurus, from billowed clouds of compassion and wisdom in the sky of Dharmakaya, make rainfalls of profound and extensive teachings of whatever is suitable for the ears of sentient beings, for the objects to be subdued.
Continue too much. Now it's taking lots of time. Yeah. Continue.
I dedicate whatever virtues I have ever collected for the benefit of the teachings and of all sentient beings, and in particular for the essential teachings of Venerable Losang Dragpa to shine forever. Monolofering in Tibetan, Geshe?
Just go. Sorry, the meditation is about to begin, not yet. Actual meditation is about to begin. This is all preliminary practice, preparations. So now tea is going to be very good, very tasty, because we've been preparing everything correctly. So now we're about to make tea, so that after that we drink. It tastes very good. Just visualize that you're offering chi nang sama tekona, the mandala, inner mandala, outer mandala, secret mandala, the emptiness mandala. If you have some other thing, then just visualize offering all of them, okay? Yeah, chant please.
Sashi Purki The read in English part, due to the merit of having offered this mandala to Guru
Lama Tsongkhapa,
Father and two sons, may I, my family members, and all sentient beings, without a delay of even 1 second, be able to meet the pure wisdom teaching of the victorious one, Lama Tsongkhapa, who is endowed with pure morality and a brave attitude, who does extensive deeds for all sentient beings, and who accomplished the yoga of 2 stages, the essence of which is the transcendental wisdom of non-dual bliss and voidness.
Edam Gorora
Mandala
Lamena
Kambhirya Tayami.
Here, so whenever you see word son, it's nothing to do with the gender. This is that indicate closeness. Even nowadays, like in India, they call the daughter son, doesn't mean they are son. That means they express their feeling, closeness feeling. So that is misunderstood. It's nothing to do with the gender. Father doesn't mean biological father. Lama Tsongkhapa has never children, and doesn't have children. So father means like expressing the feeling of closeness. That's what it means. So please need to help if somebody has misunderstanding. So there's nothing to do with the gender. Okay, so it's simply expressing the feeling of closeness. Oh, then tanda shukta so tabetes jezo yapse sumje tokanes zewu yoga budu ne also this like tada chinasa so that yeah, so this is very important. So like purifying. If you don't feel good, so I think this is really like something can really explain how much it benefits you. Like just even Lama Tsongkhapa. This is Lama Tsongkhapa. This 5-line prayer is very much blessed. Very, very much blessed. So then, like saying with this visualization, that we should remember. We should remember. So, but here, this Lama Tsongkhapa Guru Yoga practice is a brief one. It's not based on Tantra. So that one that the extensive one is based on Tantra practice. So. So then the first line is changed a little bit, and here this is the right way to say. But the intensive one, then the first line is a little bit changed. The first line changed according to the practice. 3 hollow white beams are emitted from the heart of Lama Tsongkhapa and sons. The beam mix into one as they enter into your crown. Not as they enter into your crown, when it come close to your crown, so then they merge. So maybe there's a little bit mistake here. It emit hollow light, emit separately from Lama Tsongkhapa heart. Elder disciple, the younger disciple, emit individually. When you come close to your crown chakra, then become one. So then that one touch. It's not like when it go in, they become one. It doesn't make sense. It needs to become one right before your crown chakra, so then touch here, so then hollow light. Being mixed into one as they enter into become one or mix, pretty much same thing. One before your crown, right before your crown, then they enter into your crown. Milk color white nectar flows into you through the white beam tube, hollow light. Wash away all the stain. Sicknesses, very important. Stain, sicknesses, spirit harm, defilement, negative karma. Your own body become calm and clear like crystal. Clear like crystal. The calm, the word calm is added there, so it's not in the text, but it doesn't matter. So like clear like crystal is already calm. You don't have to be at the word calm for the sake of original text. The word calm is not there. So, but of course, whoever don't become calm if you do this practice, it will make you calm. But sometimes we add the word to make some things nice. That probably is not good, or in general speaking, not good. Wrongly, wrongly, tangsal, sheta, just tangsal, clear and crystal, like that. Okay, so that's very good. So just if you can memorize the idea, not the word idea. So of course, it's hard without knowing the word. It's hard to get idea. So first, you say the word. So then you eventually memorize. Then eventually that could become idea. Then no need to say the word, just idea. So then before I used to say, now there's like ritual torma offering, torma and ritual cake offerings. So mainly to remove the obstacles. There's a lot of things to say, the rituals. One Ganden Tiba is the highest ranking Lama in the Gelugpa tradition, supposed to be holder of the Tushita throne in Tushita realms, joyful realms. There's no throne. So anybody you can go, anybody can sit there. So their throne has no owner. So they are saying in Tibetan, if the mother's child has courage, you can sit on their throne. The throne has no owner. Anybody can sit in the joyful realm, the Tushita realms. So, so there Ganden Chiba asked his attendant to make the ritual cake. So then he just cover his head. I'm not sure, like 10 minutes. Then he say, okay, now go, take it away. Usually it's not that easy. You have to do all kind of instruments you use, say the prayer. Now what happens? It's all been done there many times. It's all become idea. You don't need to say a word, just meditate, you need to say a word. And then like that. It could happen like that, idea, okay? So before then you probably need to guide through word, like that. Three hollow light emit separately from Lama Tsongkhapa, elder disciple, younger disciple, from their heart. And when they come close to my heart chakra, it becomes one, then dissolve, touch my crown. So then nectar, like liquid form of nectar, looks like milk, comes, then fill, then purify all of that. Then, so then eventually it becomes ideas. Yeah, Yeah, so we read the visualization, then we say Lama Tsonga mantra. So then we start meditation next year. Then again next year we go again. Preparation. Oh yeah. Three hollow white light
beams
beam.
are emitted from the hearts of Lama Tsongkhapa and sons. The beams mix into one as they enter into your own crown. Milk-colored white nectar flows into you through the white beam tube and washes away all stains, sicknesses, spirit harms, defilements, and negative karma. Your own body becomes calm and clear like crystal.
For the sake of knowledge, there are two different nine-line mixema. One is based on Seju traditions. They're a little bit different. So this is Wensa Nijumi. This is probably based on Java Wensawa, the great master. Like people think he's just crazy man. That's how he appears. He appears like completely crazy man. But one of the great master managed to achieve Vajradhara state in this life. Great master Java Wensawa. So Niju means like ear-to-ear transmissions, meaning no books. There's no books. You just teach and to teach. There's no book to read. Niju Lhabab, there's whole volumes, Metriya Buddha, Manjushri, taught Lama Tsongkhapa. At that time, there's another Lama Tsongkhapa is one of his main disciples. They are the two human received their teaching. Manjushri, they are other celestial being, but the human, the Lama Tsongkhapa, one of his main disciples, received their teaching from Manjushri. This is called Trivia Level is miracle volume. The miracle volumes that receive. So eventually, Java Wensawa received that. That's called the Wensa lineage. So this Mitama is from the Wensa lineage. Okay. So we'll say this together, then maintain the visualization as we say the mantra. Okay. Say in English is better.
Okay.
Long, it's too long.
Vajradhara, Lord of Sages, source of all realizations, Avalokiteshvara, great treasure of objectless compassion, Manjushri, master of stainless wisdom, Vajrapani, destroyer of the entire host of Maras, Losang Dragpa, crown jewel of sages of the land of snow, to you, Guru deity, embodying the three refuges, I make request respectfully with my three doors. Please grant your blessings to liberate myself and others. Please bestow the supreme and common realizations. 3 times, Geshe? 3 times?
Yeah.
Vajradhara, Lord of Sages, source of all realizations, Avalokiteshvara, great treasure of objectless compassion, Manjushri, master of stainless wisdom, Vajrapani, destroyer of the entire host of Maras, Losang Dragpa, crown jewel of sages of the land of snow, to you, Guru deity, embodying the three refuges, I make request respectfully with my three doors. Please grant your blessings to liberate myself and others. Please bestow the supreme and common realizations. Vajradhara, Lord of Sages, source of all realizations, Avalokiteshvara, great treasure of objectless compassion, Manjushri, master of stainless wisdom, Vajrapani, destroyer of the entire host of Maras, Losang Dragpa, crown jewel of the sages of the land of snow, to you, Guru deity, embodying the three refuges, I make request respectfully with my three doors. Please grant your blessings to liberate myself and others. Please bestow the supreme and common realizations.
Maybe 3 times, 5 line once. 3 times, 5 line.
English or chanted? English or chanted?
5 line, I think you cannot chant. Maybe,
Oh, yeah, we can't.
5
yeah,
lines,
there's
so
one
maybe
actually,
say in English, yeah.
Avalokiteshvara, great treasure of non-objectifying compassion, Manjushri, master of stainless wisdom, Vajrapani, destroyer of the entire host of Maras, Tsongkhapa, crown jewel of the sages of the land of snow, to Losang Dragpa, at your feet I make requests. Avalokiteshvara, great treasure of non-objectifying compassion, Manjushri, master of stainless wisdom, Vajrapani, destroyer of the entire host of Maras, Tsongkhapa, crown jewel of the sages of the land of snow, to Losang Dragpa, at your feet I make requests. Avalokiteshvara, great treasure of non-objectifying compassion, Manjushri, master of stainless wisdom, Vajrapani, destroyer of the entire host of Maras, Tsongkhapa, crown jewel of the sages of the land of snow, to Losang Dragpa, at your feet I make requests.
Yeah. Still waiting for meditation, Lamrim meditation. They just need to wait a little longer. So now we chant Lama Tsongkhapa mantras 6-7 times, slow chant. So then please maintain the visualizations. Okay. Or need some short break. Maybe short break will be nice. Break. Yeah, you have to go. Okay, so maybe next year we'll do meditation. Yeah, please. Yeah, please. If you need to go, please leave. Okay, so it will take maybe another, we could make it another 2 minutes or 5 minutes. So if you want to leave, then please leave, okay. But we are going to chant the mantra, please, yeah. So then maintain the visualization, if you can maintain visualization. Oh, yeah.
So the mantra.
Four line.
The 4-line, okay. So that means if you're reading it, we don't do the 3rd line. Nikme tsewe
So now recite the foundation of the good qualities together. Then
Page 31 in the Silver Book.
yeah, skip something here. So from you. Now please, not just say and think about the meaning. Okay, think about meaning.
The foundation of all good qualities is the kind and perfect pure Guru. Correct devotion to him is the root of the path. By clearly seeing this and applying great effort, please bless me to rely upon him with great respect. Understanding that the precious freedom of this rebirth is found only once is greatly meaningful and is difficult to find again. Please bless me to generate the mind that unceasingly, day and night, takes its essence. This life is as impermanent as a water bubble. Remember how quickly it decays and death comes. After death, just as the shadow follows the body, the results of black and white karma follow. Finding firm and definite conviction in this, please bless me always to be careful to abandon even the slightest negativities and accomplish all virtuous deeds. Seeking samsaric pleasures is the door to all suffering. They are uncertain and cannot be relied upon. Recognizing these shortcomings, please bless me to generate a strong wish for the bliss of liberation. Led by this pure thought, mindfulness, alertness, and great caution arise. The root of the teachings is keeping the pratimoksha vows. Please bless me to accomplish this essential practice. Just as I have fallen into the sea of samsara, so have all mother migratory beings. Please bless me to see this, train in supreme bodhicitta, and bear the responsibility of freeing migratory beings. Even if I develop bodhicitta, but I don't practice the three types of morality, I will not achieve enlightenment. With my clear recognition of this, please bless me to practice the bodhisattva vows with great energy. Once I have pacified distractions to wrong objects and correctly analyzed the meaning of reality, please bless me to generate quickly within my mind stream the unified path of calm abiding and special insight. Having become a pure vessel by training in the general class, please bless me to enter the holy gateway of the fortunate ones, the supreme Vajra vehicle. At that time, the basis of accomplishing the two attainments is keeping pure vows in Samaya. As I have become firmly convinced of this, please bless me to protect these vows and pledges like my life. Then, having realized the importance of the two stages, the essence of the Vajrayana, by practicing with great energy, never giving up the 4 sessions, please bless me to realize the teachings of the Holy Guru. Like that, may the Gurus who show the noble path and the spiritual friends who practice it have long lives. Please bless me to pacify completely all outer and inner hindrances. In all my lives, never separated from perfect Gurus, may I enjoy the magnificent Dharma. By completing the qualities of the stages and paths, may I quickly attain the state of Vajradhara.
So now it's like to dissolve the merit field and finish.
Magnificent and precious root guru, please abide on the lotus seat at my heart. Guide me with your great kindness and grant me the realizations of your holy body, speech, and mind. Magnificent and precious root guru, please abide on the lotus seat at my heart. Guide me with your great kindness and grant me the general and sublime realizations. Magnificent and precious root guru, please abide on the lotus seat at my heart. Guide me with your great kindness and please remain stable without separation from my body, speech, and mind until I attain enlightenment.
Guru Lama Tsongkhapa enter into your heart and become completely one with your body, speech, and mind. So then whatever you, if you're doing this daily, so then you can, whatever you eat or something, if you're treating yourself something good, so then you think about Lama making offering to Lama Tsongkhapa. So that was to create another merit, big merit, okay? So it's been almost 3 hours, so 2 hours. I think that's enough today. So, so maybe next, then doing less preparations, the meditation is not going to be that productive. So always good with the intensive preparations. So then the result will be a little bit better. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for coming. So, oh yeah. Thank you, Chugila Ninja. You're tired? So good to see you. Chugila, yeah. Okay.
Dedication prayers, Geshe?
Dedications. Martin transformed into white bunny. Yeah.
Oh, I've got the wrong thing here. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm in the wrong place. Here we go. No. Sunday dedications, Shantideva. May all beings everywhere, plagued by sufferings
Page
of body,
246 in the gold prayer book.
obtain an ocean of happiness and joy by virtue of my merits. May no living creature suffer, commit evil, or ever fall ill. May no one be afraid or belittled with a mind weighed down by depression. May the blind see forms and the deaf hear sounds. May those whose bodies are worn with toil be restored on finding repose. May the naked find clothing, the hungry find food. May the thirsty find water and delicious drinks. May the poor find wealth, those weak with sorrow find joy. May the forlorn find hope, constant happiness, and prosperity. May there be timely rains and bountiful harvests. May all medicines be effective and wholesome prayers bear fruit. May all who are sick and ill quickly be freed from their ailments. Whatever diseases there are in the world, may these never occur again. May the frightened cease to be afraid and those bound be freed. May the powerless find power and may people think of benefiting each other. For as long as space remains, for as long as sentient beings remain, until then may I too remain to dispel the miseries of the world. And we had two sponsors whose dedications were Chase Haddix for the benefit of all sentient beings. Linda Saw, may we never be separated from our precious, pure, perfect, holy gurus. May all obstacles be removed so we may quickly reach enlightenment to free all sentient beings from samsaric sufferings and lead them to the bliss of liberation. Now, long life prayer, page 244 for His Holiness. In the land encircled by snow mountains, you are the source of all happiness and good. All powerful Chenrezig Tenzin Gyatso, please remain until samsara ends. Page 245, the long life prayer for Khensa Rinpoche. The one who mastered his speech at a very young age, the one with great patience who received the name Avatare, the one with great precision who spread the teachings of Lama Tsongkhapa on bliss and void, Lama, ornament of the yellow hat tradition, please remain until samsara ends. And inside the back cover, the prayer for Lama Zopa Rinpoche's swift return. Fearless teacher and assembly of the children, the victorious ones, Shravakas and Pratyeka Buddhas, victorious Losang Father and sons, along with the lineage masters, all the objects of refuge of the infinite lands, please bestow the virtue and goodness of accomplishing this prayer here and now. Holding and spreading the Mundi's precious and complete teachings through explanation and practice, you are the armor of patience that is never discouraged. Incomparable, venerable Guru, to you I make request. While striving single-pointedly for the sake of the victorious one's teachings, the sole gateway through which all benefit and happiness emerge, and from other living beings, you suddenly departed to peace. What a great loss. Nevertheless, through the undeceiving truth of the blessings of the ocean of the three jewels and the great waves of bodhicitta of the children of the victorious ones, may the smile of a reincarnation swiftly beam in glory for fortunate disciples. And inside the front cover, the long life prayers for Geshe and Geshe Sangpo. Supreme Guide, you lead us on the many paths of virtue. A shining sun, you give us the best of excellent explanations. Supreme virtuous friend, you are a constant Dharma companion. Lama who has renounced fame, may you ever remain. You who have steadfast imprints of virtuous qualities and keep the instructions of the glorious Guru in your heart, you who pass day and night with noble activities, great virtuous friend, may you have a very long life. And 7 green tower mantras for all sentient beings. Om Tari Tu Re So Ha. 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 Om Tari Tu Re So Ha.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. So, thank you for coming. So please rejoice, okay? So we did something very important today.